Hi, I'm Macklin Brady, and here's my breakdown of Game of the Week, number 10 Vanderbilt versus number 15 Missouri in Nashville. Vanderbilt comes into this game at 2.5-point favorites with the over-under at 51.5. This is a do-or-die game for both teams, each with one loss already. If they lose this game, they cannot afford to lose another game if they both want to make the college football playoffs. This is a pretty even matchup across the board, with Vanderbilt averaging the 25th most yards per game at 458, and the 29th best defense per game, only giving up 315 yards. On the other side of the ball, Mizzou has the 10th best offense in college football, averaging 487 yards a game, and the 5th best defense in college football, only giving up 243 yards a game. When you take these numbers into consideration, though, you also have to think about the strength of schedule, where Vanderbilt has played the 36th hardest strength of schedule, and Mizzou has played the 48th. The atmosphere at this game will also play a huge role. With Vanderbilt's first ever time being a top 10 AP team and being on game day, this will be a very hard place for Mizzou to play in, but probably not as hard as Auburn was last week. In my opinion, this game is one to be won in the trenches. On one side of the ball, you have Missouri with Ahmad Hardy in the backfield, and if they can set up consistent blocking and get him those 5-yard, 6-yard carries that he does so well, I think they'll be able to run away with this game. If they can't, then they're going to have to rely on a more inconsistent passing game like we saw last week at Auburn that almost resulted in a loss. On the other side of the ball, there's Vanderbilt and Diego Pavia, where he'll most likely be looking to take advantage of the holes in the Missouri secondary that have been shown over the past few weeks and were on full display last week against Auburn. Overall, I think it's going to be a great game, and I think it'll come down to the wire, just like most of the Mizzou games have this year. My bet of the game would be the Mizzou money line at plus 120.